Regardless of what kind of programmer you are, there are certain skills that can greatly improve your career prospects. In this video, we'll discuss the top 5 skills that are often overlooked as people focus on trendy languages and frameworks. Neglecting these skills can have serious consequences for your productivity and the quality of your work. We'll go through each of the skills one by one, discussing their importance and providing specific examples. The first skill we'll cover is keyboard mastery, which has 3 components. The most important part is touch typing, which means typing without looking at the keyboard. This may seem insignificant, but those split seconds you spend looking down can add up and slow you down in the long run. Touch typing increases the bandwidth between your brain and the screen, allowing you to transfer ideas faster. If you can't touch type, it's essential to learn today. The second part of keyboard mastery is learning shortcuts in your code editor or operating system. Navigating quickly with shortcuts can save you countless hours in your career. For instance, in VS Code, using Command P opens a different file, while Command Arrow goes to the end of a line, and Command Backspace deletes the whole line. You can also decrease the key repeat delay and increase the key repeat speed to navigate your editor faster. Once you've mastered touch typing and shortcuts, you can focus on improving your raw typing speed, which will help you write code comments or entire documents faster. Altogether, touch typing is an exponent going from 1 to 2, while typing speed is a constant shortcut of the multiplier. Skill number 2 is debugging, which may sound boring compared to topics like system design or code syntax, but it's actually incredibly important. Many people struggle to figure out why their code isn't working, and often the simple solution is to print out the values and check them. This is a basic form of debugging that can make a big difference in your productivity. You can also improve your debugging workflow by adding some tweaks to it. Skill number 3 is skimming through text, which is essential in today's world where we have access to an abundance of information. To be a successful programmer, you need to be able to filter through the noise and quickly find the important information. You don't need to memorize everything. You just need to know how to find it when you need it. For instance, you can use specific search terms and retrieve the relevant information from Google. You can also use skimming tricks like skipping the description and going straight to the example you need in documentation websites like W3 Schools or Mozilla. To find a specific term quickly, you can use the Control F function. If you're not sure what you're looking for, you can try a few terms in quick succession, which we call a close proximity term. Skill number 4 is time optimization. What sets apart a 1x developer from a 10x or even a 1000x developer like John Carmack, Notch, or Satoshi Nakamoto? It's all about using your limited time effectively through micro and macro optimizations and being ruthless about eliminating time-wasting activities. Continuously ask yourself, is what I'm doing right now the highest leverage activity? New developers tend to get bogged down in small details and create unnecessary functions, classes, and abstractions. We say, code like you're drunk, get it working, and clean it up later. To optimize your time, try time boxing. Set a fixed amount of time to work on a task, say 30 minutes, which ensures that you don't get stuck on something trivial all day. It also motivates you to find a good enough solution that you can optimize later if you have extra time. Eliminating distractions is also crucial. Turn off all notifications and check them only when you decide to. Another skill that can help improve productivity is reusing code. Instead of reinventing the wheel, look for libraries or code snippets that could be adapted to your project. Additionally, don't be afraid to seek help when needed. Consulting with a mentor or colleague for a minute could save you hours of being stuck. However, it's important to use your judgment and not rely too heavily on others, or you won't learn as much. Alright, the last skill we're going to talk about is Foresight. Foresight is all about predicting the best and worst case scenarios for the future. In the development world, there's something called the happy path, which is when everything works perfectly. But let's be real, that rarely happens. You need to predict all possible scenarios, even the worst case ones, so you can build a robust app that can handle anything. This skill also involves predicting how long it'll take to meet deadlines, which is essential for your team, clients, and manager. Being realistic is crucial. But it's also good to be optimistic while taking into account any unknowns. Experience helps with foresight, but even new developers can start thinking ahead. To succeed as a developer, you need to think about what will be popular in the next 5 to 10 years. Learning e-commerce development is a great way to develop your freelancing capabilities. To make predictions about what will be popular in the future, use a heuristic called the Lindy effect. This heuristic suggests that if something has been around for X years, it's likely to be around for X more years, on average. So things that have stood the test of time are likely to continue to do so. So these are the 5 skills you need as a developer. If you want more tips on how to step up your game, be sure to check out our video on how to become a good programmer. It's packed with even more insights on how you can improve. If you found this helpful, please consider sticking around and subscribing to our channel. We'll be back soon with more videos. Thanks for watching!